Saitama always loves wearing a yellow jumpsuit along with a long white cape. Today we're going to talk about the story of his outfit. A lizard monster who has stolen lots of DVDs is trying to escape as fast as it can. It suddenly hits a dead end. The man pursuing from the rooftop is none other than Saitama, who at this time still has thick black hair. Saitama jumps from the roof, unfortunately tearing his pants, revealing a pair of unique pink underwear. The monster starts laughing at the sight, only to be knocked out by a single punch from Saitama. Saitama, with his damaged clothes, stands in front of a fabric store. Inside, the owner is pleading with a man named Jack for more time to pay his debts. Jack tells the owner he'll be back tomorrow and leaves, passing Saitama on his way out. Saitama, a famously poor hero, often damages his clothes in fights and doesn't have enough money for repairs. Luckily, the kind-hearted fabric store owner usually helps him mend his clothes for free. The owner suggests using a special fabric he's got to make a durable hero suit for Saitama, showing him the design sketch. Saitama finds the design terrible and makes an excuse, saying he isn't strong enough to need a hero suit yet, and leaves. Before he leaves, the owner warns Saitama about increasing crime in the area and many businesses are closing. Elsewhere, in a luxurious room, Jack reports to his boss. It turns out that the reason many shops are closing is because of their underhanded tactics. They let out thieves and hooligans to disrupt the peace, affecting businesses and giving out high-interest loans to these shops. As a result, many shops go bankrupt, and their assets seized by the boss. At night, Saitama is digging into his butt while watching TV. Suddenly, there's a knock on the door. It's his landlady. Saitama hasn't paid his rent for 3 months, and the landlady threatens to kick him out if he doesn't pay soon. The next day, Saitama visits the fabric store to collect his repaired clothes. During their chat, the owner reveals he's closing his store. Before Saitama can ask why, Jack arrives, arrogantly taking the owner's property deed. The owner had borrowed money from a high-interest loan company, the same one ruining many businesses. They won't spare his shop either. Saitama asks why the police can't help. The owner explains that the police are scared as the loan company is housed in a fearsome apartment building known for criminal activities. Saitama decides to help the owner by confronting the loan company. Following the owner's directions, Saitama arrives at the feared apartment building. To his surprise, it's the same building he lives in. No wonder the rent was so cheap. Not knowing which apartment is the loan company, he starts knocking on doors. As the first door opens, his landlady emerges, startling Saitama into hiding. The second door reveals a man dressed in a pink dress, clutching a doll. The third door opens to a pair of brothers. Saitama mentions that he's a hero. The brothers panic, thinking Saitama is there to bust their counterfeit money operation for the reward money. Hearing about a reward, Saitama gets excited. So, to earn the reward money for his rent, he beats up the brothers. The boss's man sees the beaten brothers being dragged upstairs by Saitama. At that moment, Saitama knocks on a fourth door. After quickly confirming that this tenant is also a criminal, he promptly takes him down and drags him out as well. Sensing something is wrong, the boss's man quickly reports the situation to his boss. Soon, there's a knock on the boss's door. It's Saitama who steps in. Saitama wants the owner's property deed back. Otherwise, he won't have anyone to fix his clothes in the future. The boss, misunderstanding, thinks Saitama is here to take the property deed by force. Saitama, however, has no intention of resorting to force. Instead, he starts explaining the law. He says the owner had actually repaid his debt if you consider the legal interest rate, and any repayment beyond this is considered overpayment. So, they should return the excess payment to the owner. Also, there is no legal basis to randomly take someone's property deeds. The boss becomes furious at Saitama's legal lesson and reveals his true form as a fish monster. Meanwhile, the fabric store owner gets inspired for a new clothing design while thinking about Saitama promising to retrieve his property deed. He gets to work on his sewing machine. The boss, now a monster, is insulted when Saitama says he's ugly after the transformation. He insists he's very cute and attacks Saitama with his whip in rapid succession. When Saitama catches his whip, the monster spews out eggs from his mouth to attack. This forces Saitama to let go of the whip, retreating and crouching on the ground. Looking at Saitama's torn clothes, the monster boasts that his title of A-class criminal is well earned. Saitama's eyes light up when he hears A-class. That's a lot of money. The scene fades to black. The landlady opens the door to find Saitama with a bunch of captured criminals, intending to use them to pay his rent. But the landlady is furious. Those were her tenants. her source of income. She's mad at Saitama for ruining her rent collection and kicks him out. The fabric store owner suggests Saitama move to City Z. There's a poorly secured, uninhabited area in the suburbs of City Z. It's very cheap because no one lives there anymore. The owner thanks Saitama for getting his property deed back, and Saitama promises to continue seeking his help in the future. But the owner tells him that he's closing the shop anyway because he's too old to continue. He presents Saitama with a new outfit that he just finished making. The owner takes off his wig to reveal his own bald head. He has been waiting for the right opportunity to retire, and now it has arrived. The suit he made for Saitama is his final work, and his life's pride and joy. Seeing the new outfit, Saitama is overjoyed. He puts on the belt, gloves, boots, and cape and becomes the hero we all know. No, wait, he's not bald yet. Now this is the Cape Baldy we all recognize. We will bring you more One Punch Man specials. Kindly consider subscribing to our channel to watch it. We look forward to seeing you next time.